Golden Era.
What's up, guys? My name is Jtron. I'm here with Illa J. He's actually going to be performing today at the Satellite LA. It's going to be a tribute show to his brother. We're really excited about it. How you doing, man?
Good, man. Just enjoying. I just had a good sound check. Sound is really good. Hear myself clear.
We're excited to have you here, man. We're excited. It's been a minute you've been out here, right? It's been a minute you haven't been here.
Well, yeah, I haven't been here since actually earlier, January, because I ended last year. I basically came here December 9th or something like that last year. Because that was the end of my tour, and I just stayed here until the beginning, until I started touring this year, the beginning. So it was but it was I love it out here. I lived out here for 3 years, and so it's every time I come here, I feel the home. I'm just passing my old crib and stuff and all that stuff. So.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, and I knew you were doing this tour for your album as well, right?
Yep.
Self-titled. How's been success with that? How's the success with the album?
You know what? It's been it's been really good, and honestly having read reviews from my first album when I first came out 2008,
yeah,
and as opposed to now, I know that's not something to base it off of, but it's definitely a really good reception, and I know part of that is because I feel people see me doing music on my own, and it's not they look on the credits oh shit, his brother didn't do any of the beats, or you know what I mean. So that definitely helped with that, because I really wanted to step out into my own lane. Not that I wasn't before, but I felt that was the right way to do it, because before my first album, it felt like everything was connected. Not that I'm not connected to my brother. I always had that connection with my bro.
Of course.
But I feel as far as my individual career, everything was directly okay. And obviously the beats were produced by him, so it's even though I was doing it, I was kind of paying homage to my brother. It's still I never got a chance to really step out and really show what I could do on my own. And that last album, that really represents that. That's why I self-titled it, just to kind of yo, this is me, this is what I do.
Exactly. On this album, I see that Potato Heads actually produced the whole album, right?
Yeah.
I was working with them. They're from Montreal, correct?
Well, they're from Vancouver, but I met up with Nick Wisdom from Potato Head people in Montreal, because he actually. I actually met them in Vancouver, because me and Frank Nitt had a show there, and then the next time I saw him, when I was in Montreal, because Frank would keep in contact with them, because he actually worked with them first.
Yeah.
And he was yo, you out in Montreal, Nick Wisdom live out here, y'all should link up. So we got a chance to work, and I was actually trying to work with K-Tra for a while, but we was both our schedules was kind of off and shit.
Yeah.
So I started working with Nick. We built the album, and pretty much the album was done, and then we finally linked up with K-Tra, because he's super busy and stuff. So we all got in the studio and made strippers. That studio session was crazy. We still got footage of that, yo.
I cannot get over that song, man. That's probably one of my favorites from the album. I mean, the whole album is beautiful, man. But that track is crazy, man. Working with K-Tra, how was that?
Yeah, I mean, he's a super dope humble dude. I run into him all the time, just because I live in Montreal. Yeah. So I always see him we bump each other all the time. Come out in the club and yo, what up? You know what I mean? Toasting and drinking and stuff. So it's the homie, yo. It's funny because Peanut Butter Wolf had a show there in Montreal, and he's introducing me to K-Tra. I'm yo, I know this guy. Because I lived there, but you probably didn't know. Okay. All right. But yeah, man, he's super cool, humble dude.
The hustlers get that money. Yo, the hustlers get that money. The hustlers get that money. Yo, the hustlers get that money. The hustlers get that money. Yeah, the hustlers get that. Yo, make some noise, yo.
He actually played a bunch of beats, and it was mind blowing. I'm okay. It's just because we play, the press play. We had the press play game. We was playing the album, what we had made so far of that album, and he just played us a bunch of beats. Mm-hmm. And actually, he played the beat that he put on the I think it was the internet, the girl song.
Girl?
Yeah, he played that beat too. I think he sent me that beat too, but I didn't know if he was just sending me to hear it, cause like, when I heard that record, I think that record was already out or whatever.
Yeah.
But
that was a dope collab, you and Sid. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I want to work with them, man. They super dope, man. But it's crazy because like, especially the LA scene, like so many people are connected, like by just like one person from this crew know a person from that crew, and it just makes all these clicks trying to connect. And it's the same with Detroit, like it's like obviously like it's like Slum and everything that's kind of like branched under that from my brother and all that. But then my brother was really good friends with Proof. Yeah. So it's like Proof. It's what's funny to me is like that Eminem hasn't got a chance to really get on any of my brother's tracks when like the crews are so close. It's like his best friend is like my brother's best friend. They all like everybody works together and stuff. But yeah, man.
What are some more features we have on this one? We have Allie, right? She's from Canada.
Yeah, she's from super dope songwriter from Toronto, and this actually cause I know Nick Wisdom was actually working with her, and I had 2 verses recorded on this. You know what? I had 2 verses recorded, but I wasn't feeling my second verse. I just like cut that, and then I had the hook, and then I was just gonna rewrite the verse, and he was like, "Yo, I got this dope singer." Like, she wanted to ask him. I'm like, "Oh yeah, let her do it." Word. And then she sent her vocals was fired. Actually, when she first did it, like what happened, I don't know how because of I don't know if she had the Focusrite set wrong or whatever, but it was like her vocals was like slowed down because of how she recorded it, so she had to re-record it or whatever. But yeah, that's one of my favorite joints. But yeah, man, Mocha's on the album. Like he was on there a few times. Yeah. And again, just happened to be a friend of Nick Wisdom's and stuff. And because other than that, all the tracks pretty much is just me. The only person I actually called to hit up to get on it was Fife. Oh, okay. And we ended up putting that track on his project instead. Rest in peace. But yeah, like that was amazing because I was like we were on the way to see like one of my homie shows in Montreal, and then he had hit. Cause I hit him up, I wasn't sure if he was gonna get on the song or not. Yeah. And then Rasta Roots hit us up like, "Yo, Fife about to call you." And like, "Oh shoot, like yo, this is crazy." So he called me like, "Yo, we got this like, I got 32 bars. Like, I'm gonna just spit it to you." He just spit me 32 bars. I'm just tripping because Fife was rapping to me. It was like, "What is this is crazy." Yeah, it's surreal, man. And like to hear when he passed, man, it was like sucked, man. Cause I was like, "Yo, like." Like, oh man, like just you know what I mean? It was like, cause like I said, we wanted to put that song on the album, but I think he was trying to put it on his album, so we were trying to work that out or whatever. But we just didn't. We ended up putting out the version on my album without his version, and he just put out like another one. They got a Serato vinyl. It's a Serato vinyl out with, I believe it's the song Nutshell, Dear Dilla, and then there's French Kisses on that. Yeah, it's featuring.
What do you think about the new Tribe album, by the way?
Oh man, it's crazy, man. Yeah. Like my favorite track is Kids, the one with Andre, and I think that's the one with Andre. Yeah, and then it's the other one. You must go.
We the People.
Yeah, that joint. Yeah.
We the People. Yeah, man.
That one is crazy, man.
Right now, man. That's one of my favorites too.
And I think it's huge because it was number 1 on Billboard. Yeah. Like, that album, and like to me, it's just big for music because it's like not necessarily just hip hop, but like for me, by that album even just being number 1, you know what I mean? It's like it's dope because like it shows that wave of like because there's a lot of people that want to hear like some soul music, and that doesn't necessarily mean it has to be hip hop or this or that, but like just kind of some genuine like auto-tuned, like you know what I mean, like let me hear your voice, not the computer.
Not the computer.
But there's the thing, it can be done in a tasteful and creative way, but it's like the way it's being used is like everybody's just duplicating what everybody else doing. Like, okay, that's dope, so I'm gonna just do that. Like I don't mind. I was like, I like some of the super trap stuff and all of that. I'm not one of the people that's like, oh, what are these kids doing? And like, but I feel it. It's like, cause like at the end of the day, it's just like the when you meditating. So it's like that it connects with them because all of this is boom, everything got 808s in it. So they're not even realizing that. You know what I mean? Like why it's resonating like that. The vibrations and all that. But I don't know. I mess with all of that stuff too.
I noticed that you actually started off a band, was it? Like a band called The Martians?
Oh yeah. Well, like,
how's that project going on, man?
Oh,
I'm really
man.
interested because I heard that one song, Do It, right?
Yeah, Do It. Yep.
That
Yeah,
was a
man.
banger, man.
Yo, it's like I actually was it's like I've been playing with them for like 2 years, and we would just play at this low key little bar in Montreal.
Yeah.
And we play like on Sundays and stuff. And for me, it was dope because I could get a little practice in, and like some low key shit. No one even know that I'm there and shit.
Wasn't it called like the Jazz something?
Well, it was. Well, you know what? It was called GLDNERA. That was the name of the event. Cause like my girl who's also my manager, she was looking. She's like, oh, you should go rock there. They doing it. I thought it was like a tribute or something, but what happened is the dude actually had a cat named Jazz.
Oh, okay.
And a dog named Dilla. It's just the most random.
That's
it's
crazy.
not even related to what we
That's
thought
crazy.
it was. So
Yeah.
I just happened to go there just to join open mic with them.
Yeah.
And you know, like the singer that's in my group, she was there. One of the producers, it was another guy that they were working with. But it's like basically the two of them joined with me, and then the bass player from my solo band. So it's like all four of us got together. And like I said, we've been playing together for like 2 years. Just for me, that was just staying in shape for going back on the road. So it's like I never. It's not like, how do I explain it? Like when I go back on tour, it's not like I just like this is my first show and I got to warm up. Like I'm always doing these shows, so it keeps me fresh for the ready for going on tour. But like earlier this year, like April, I was like, dang, we actually sound dope together. Yo, we should like record some of this. And 40 songs later, we like, okay, let's actually put some shit out. So I decided, I was like, yo, do it. That just, to me, kind of, cause like our sound is all over the place, but I feel like if we gonna intro, like, I feel like that's the one. And we just got that soul. It's like a mixture of all the stuff we do, cause we got, it's a little R&B, little soul, little hip hop, like
It's very
the
eclectic.
backdrop to it.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
And were we expecting any album or anything, like EP, LP?
Oh
like
yeah,
that
man.
anytime
Well,
soon?
yeah, like we definitely we're gonna drop a EP like early next year, and definitely drop an album later next year.
Oh, that's what's up.
And by the way, it's Adam One. He's a producer. He also plays guitar and keys. And it's Fauna. She's a singer. She actually does solo stuff too.
Yeah, I know. I've actually just recently found out about her.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, she got an ill
dope.
voice, man. We about to start working on her, like her solo album and stuff, cause like it's like me, it's me, Adam One and Jesse, and like we basically like the production of the crew. We play, and like we'll switch up like at shows. Like I'll play guitar and keys, and then I'll switch up with Adam One, and then Jesse just plays bass. He'll play guitar sometimes, but like we're producing her stuff, and we also produce like for, other artists in Montreal too.
That's what's up, man. And recently, right now, I see that since you're in Cali now, you've been working with Calvin Valentine, and I know you've done some projects with him in the past. And I was wondering is there like an album coming up anytime soon?
Oh yeah, well, it's actually an album. We finished the album like the beginning of this year. We already had an album finished.
Yeah.
We just kind of I was letting like my other album kind of get its run still. And then we was gonna start, like I said, we leaked Spiders out there just to see how people feel in the new direction. Cause it's different than the other stuff, and like I'm excited about it because I've always made this, this kind of sound, like it's kind of left and stuff, but I never really got a chance to really present it because like I said, my first album was kind of more over my brother's beats, which is cool, cause again I mess with that vibe too, but like the last album was a good intro into where I'm kind of going because it's kind of all over the place. So it's like, cause I'm like, I don't know, I don't have a specific like genre or a box of music that I want to fit. Like, I make this. Like for me, it's just like, yo, if we want to make some punk shit today, or we want to make some rock or R&B, like, however we feeling that day, that's what's really like, yo, man, let's make something like this. It was just in that vibe or whatever.
Music has transformed crazy, like dramatically. But other than the music that you've done, like what's another music that's been inspiring you recently?
I mean, it's a lot of dope stuff that came out this year so far. I mean, Rihanna album, super dope. I like Consideration. I just thought that was dope because like I like hearing her on kind of like some grimy kind of beats and stuff. So that was dope. That and it's another joint on there called James Joint. It sound like the chords sound like something that would be like in a Stevie Wonder song or something like that. So to hear her sing over something like that, it's kind of dope. It's like, yo. Beyonce kind of, you know, she has some joints on there. Her sister though her album is crazy.
Right?
Solange, she has
man.
a joint. You know, obviously Tribe.
Yeah.
Pete Rock came out with something yesterday. It was super crazy. Him and Smoke Dizza. That's super dope on the hip hop end.
Recently, Swiss Beats was actually working with Busta not too long ago.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they had some stuff coming out.
Common
recently.
got something coming out. But I mean, as far as like what I'm really checking out though, like I don't know, Tame Impala is super dope.
Yeah.
I could listen to that on repeat. It's just like it's just dope.
And as far as for your brother, like what's something that you always remember about your brother? Like one thing that's memorable, like a memorable like thing for you about your brother.
I don't know. He just got this like mystique, and like it's crazy. It's like I don't know. He just like so many people try to accomplish that mystique and have that like, you know, you don't know who is that, and he just like naturally just had that. Cause the thing is, he wasn't trying to be, you know, like most producers these days, everybody, you know, you produce something, everybody in the video, hey, I produced it, you know what I mean? Like, Mike will beat, or you know, or whoever, you know what I mean? Nothing against nobody. I get that because what happens is like, you know, a lot of people start putting the watermark on their beats because people are stealing people's beats and stuff. You know what I mean? So I get that. You know what I mean? But it's like, you know, he was, you know, a old school producer in the sense that, you know, like, yo, I'm gonna do the production, make my bread. I'm in the background. I'm chill. Like let the artist be the artist and do the, you know, do their videos, whatever. You know, a lot of people wanted him to be in the videos, but he was more like, nah, I'm in the studio. I just like, yeah. Which is dope because, you know, he was able to make his bread and just be low key and just like, just chill.
Did you get a chance to like witness like him in the studio with like these big artists and stuff, or was he kind of like?
Well, I mean, like, I was around, but I just like, I kind of like, I don't know, it's like almost knew already. I understood like the space that he needed as an artist to create. Like I was never getting his way or whatever. Yeah. I was just more kind of like sometimes I would just sit on the stairs and like these people, what's happening? I'll just people like, oh shit, like what? You know what I mean? Yeah. But I like, you know, I always gave my brother a space when it came to that, you know, cause I don't know, I respected my bro, so it's like, I'm like, okay, he doing his thing, I don't want to mess with that, you know what I mean? Let me just come when that masterpiece finished. I was like, like, yo, this is crazy, you know what I mean? But
you started off singing, right?
No, but yeah, like I mean, just because of my dad, you know, was like. For me and my brother and, you know, myself, pretty much my whole family. My dad, he's like the musical foundation. Like he sing, play piano, bass, like songwriter, like everything I know about melodies and harmonies and all that stuff, like from my dad. So, and you know, it's the same with my brother. Like when I got my brother into all the James Brown records and that's why his drums got that feel. You know what I mean? You know, listen to all those James Brown records. But yeah, my dad, that's what got me into singing. And singing is like. I don't know, something dope about it because like my favorite thing about singing is like you could do so much with your voice, and you know it kind of goes into the rap stuff too because like I'm a singer and I also rap. But it's like I don't see myself as a rapper. I just see my rapping as an extension of my singing. So it's like that's just me using my voice in a different way, you know, more rhythmic, not as melodic. But then you know sometimes I'll switch it up. It just depends.
Yeah.
For me, no. 1, 1, 2, and 2 is not enough for me, no. 1, 1, 2, 2 is not enough for me, no. 1, 1, 2, and 2 is not enough for me, no.
And I just wanted to let you know that your brother would be real proud of you now, man, because continuing that legacy for him, man.
That means a lot, yo.
I feel it when you perform, man. Like I see videos and stuff. Like I feel the energy, you know what I mean, that you give out to the people, and I know you're doing it for your brother and like, for yourself as well. You know what I mean? So I respect that a lot, man.
Oh, thanks, appreciate it.
Thanks, man, for chopping it up with me, and hope you have a good time out here in Cali, man.
Oh, for sure, we'll do.
Yeah, cut it right there. Yo, when I say J, y'all say Dilla, J, J. When I say J, y'all say Dilla, J, J. When I say Illa, y'all say J, Illa, Illa, J, J, Illa, J, Illa, J, Illa, J, Illa, J, Illa. Throw your hands in the air, yo, the J, the J, put them hands in the air, yo, like that's blaze, to put it in the sky, that's elevate, put them hands in the sky, come on, nigga, raise the hands to the sky, come nigga, elevate, that's the stupid shit, yo, like it's the bad, you know about the SV shit, y'all know y'all that shit, yeah.